by Bryant Roche. Pays the Southern Guilford. How do you see that one going?
I'm going to go with the Pirates. They are much improved, and I really think that they have it going on right now.
How about when you get closer to some of these other games like Grimsley at Southwest Guilford?
I think Grimsley.
Grimsley by quite a few?
Yeah, I think it'll be a blowout.
Southwest Guilford middle school team. The Cowboys beat Southern Guilford yesterday 52-0. So Southwest Guilford varsity help is on the way. They were unbeaten in unbeaten middle school last year. We've also got Dudley at Ragsdale. Big win last week. How about those Panthers, huh?
I think Dudley wins by a pretty solid margin here. Just Ragsdale has not been able to get it going this year. And Dudley, I still think they're better than people think they are. I think they're rolling this one.
Don't know if you heard or not, though. Dudley ran the wishbone last Friday night. Went to the wishbone offense.
Yeah, I know Stephen Davis has some roots of kind of more of that old-fashioned run game, and I guess without Antonio Hall calling the shots, he'd do something a little different that week.
Wished I still had my shirt. High school, we had the shirts in high school. Our coach gave us half shirts. Used to wear them under your jersey, or you wear them in your shoulder pads. Half shirts. Wore them lift away. On the shirt said, "We love the wishbone." Used to wear those at Western Football back in the wishbone office. Then we lost a few games. He scrapped the wishbone, went to the backfield. So what the heck? But how about other games? How about Smith at Western Guilford?
I think this is actually a pretty interesting game, but I'm going to go with Western. I think right now Western, I think, might be in a better place in terms of their just kind of what they're feeding off right now. They only have one loss on the season, and the combination of that backfield combination is dangerous.
That's a three-headed monster back there.
I know you're familiar with Timothy Baker.
Baker, Moore, and Blevins.
The new Baker, I guess. I know we mentioned Tony Baker in the past, but Timothy Baker has got that thing rolling with the Hornets.
Timothy Baker working for the Undertaker here lately. Getting that done.
Is that what they're calling Timmons these days? I know that's what they called Vincent Brown. I know for the A&T faithful, familiar with two-year coach Vincent Brown, they call me Undertaker.
Nothing like that. Our man Mark Cowles, or in Callaway. How about other key games here? Looking at, let's see here, Eastern Guilford Orange. How about that one?
I like Eastern.
Told somebody tonight, Fritz Hessenthaler here right now, the coach at Orange. He would be fit to be tied these days, Coach Hessenthaler. Other key games for Bryant Roche here today, ready to play. Let's get this guy and go and find out what he has to say. We've got Southeast Guilford at Glen.
Tricky one, but I'm going to go with Southeast. Caleb Jackson and company.
Get it done on the run for Southeast Guilford. How about looking at, let's see here, Mount Tabor Northwest. This is a dire need game for both of these teams, dire need.
It is. Mount Tabor is a very young football team this year. I'm going to say that Northwest gets back in the win column here.
How about Oak Grove at Northern Guilford? This might be the biggest game of the night. Who knows? Competition-wise, one of the big ones.
Tough one. Oak Grove's got a very good defense, and Northern, I think, showed last week a lot against a Reagan defense that's very stiff. Remember, Reagan beat Oak Grove just 7-6, but Northern's at home. I really like how they bounced back this week. If Northern is able to avoid turnovers like they did last week versus the turnover problems against East Forsyth, I like Northern this week.
How about this one coming up for Northeast Guilford, trying to rebound after a loss to Dudley, the Southern School of Energy and Sustainability, SSEAS of Durham at Northeast.
I still think of them as Southern Durham. But,
yeah, that's it.
I'm going to go with Northeast. I'm going to say that Antonio Hall gets them to bounce back. Again, that Dudley team is pretty good. I think that loss, I know people say, well, Dudley was 0-3, but that's a better team than most 0-3s. I think Northeast bounced back. They're a good football team.
This is the same school, the Southern School of Energy and Sustainability, that Smith beat state championship game, right?
Yeah, that's the same school. Yeah, same school. Yep.
I think I called them Durham Jordan early, but Durham, you said Durham, Southern Durham.
They were known as Southern for a long time. Yeah. So I still think of them as Southern.
You may know about this team we do, both these teams possibly. What's the center prep at Bishop McGinnis?
I'm going to say Bishop McGinnis. They've got a very good passing attack. Tristan Stiers and company. Avery McMullen, I think, has done a really good job over there in his first year, with the Villains. So I'm going to pick Bishop.
And Mooresville at East Forsyth.
I'm gonna go East. I think they've got a strong thing going. I know they lost to Grimsley, but I think they got a strong team.
What about Walkertown 4-0 at Reedsville? Is Reedsville back now, 2-2?
I love this matchup. I really do. I'm very interested to see what happens here. We're gonna have Jim Sands on the scene. I tell you what, I really think this is going to be a good football game. I'm going to lean with Reedsville just because they've been there and done that. They've won 68 straight conference games, and I'm going to pick that it extends to 69.
Here's your last pick game here. McMichael 2-2 at Rockingham County 1-3.
I wish I had my boy Jay Ramey here.
Jay Ramey in the house, yeah.
But I tell you what, I'm gonna go with Rockingham County. I know the record isn't as good right now, but it is a larger school. They're in conference. I think they're going to be more comfortable. I'm going to go with Doug Robertson and the Cougars.
Let this camera stop here.